Hello everyone. I became a vegetarian in 2013, and I was used to meat and, of course, fish. So I wasn't used to this lifestyle, and it was a kind of call for me because I love meals that are well made. Like I love sweet meals. So I wondered how can I make my soup, make my egusi soup, my okra soup, banga soup and all these things without fish and meat. Like I'm a rivers babe, and we love the riverine dishes. So I asked God to help me, to give me the wisdom to create my own recipe. First of all, the first thing I learned myself that I would want you to learn before we dive into this class is that know this, your kitchen is your laboratory. That was what I learned, because we grow up and people tell us, oh, this is what should be in your egusi. After this you put this and this and this and this, and these things were transferred from one generation to another. And you see, people are very rigid. People don't try out things, but the kitchen is a laboratory. Who discovered egusi? You don't even know who discovered egusi. Who was the first person who tried it out? Who was the first person who tried this particular meal out and it became general? So your kitchen is your laboratory, and you can try anything. We have a lot of species and vegetables, grains out there that you can try with. What makes you feel carrot cannot go into your soup? Ew. That's your mindset, you know. You're like, hey, ew, but you've not tried it out. So how do you know? Who told you carrots and your veggies are just for salad? This is what I want you to get in this video. Your kitchen is your laboratory. Try out things, test out things. When you test run them, from the taste you can tell if, oh, this is okay or this is not okay. But you can't tell if you've not tried it out. You can't just have this conception that, oh, this is not good. As far as it's healthy, it won't kill you, right? So as far as it's healthy, as far as it's palatable, then you have no issue. So this is what we're going to be trying out. We're going to be trying out a special kind of dish that you may not have even tried out in your entire life. And I want you not to just stop here. Make your own discoveries, you know, discover things. I had a lot of friends asking me, how do I make this? How do I do this? And that was what really inspired this video. I'm like, instead of just sending them private videos, why not try out something, you know, and put it out there? Because I believe a lot of people need this kind of videos. How to make a vegetarian meal that is still nice, rich, looking rich, and you know, you won't miss meat and fish just because you want to try a vegan meal. So this is the purpose of this video. We're going to be seeing different kind of meat. So we're going to make egusi soup. I'm not going to like post the entire videos at once. No, I'm going to cut into videos, and I'll make sure that in all the videos this intro will be a part of the video. So when you see this intro in another video, don't think it's the same video. Check it out. I'm going to be naming them. So I'll make egusi soup, I'll make banga soup. I'm also going to make ogbono soup and okra soup. So just check out for this recipe and the things I'll be doing to make this food. It is not your common kind of meal. You have to try it out to you know, get the taste. So here I have my veggies ready to slice them. Here's my tomato, I have my carrots, I have my green beans, and I have my Irish potato. I prefer to use Irish potato because Irish potato has a very mild taste. It's not sugary taste, so it blends into any food, any soup you make it with. So I prefer to use Irish potato. Yeah, just to remind you, I'm not making stew. I'm not making stew. I'm about to make soup, egusi soup for that matter. And here's my mushroom. I don't play with mushrooms. I love mushrooms, so I'll be using this mushroom. And here's my oba. This is oba, and I have my locust beans, eru, and I have my tofu here. I love to use a mixture of tofu. I love the blend of taste that a dry tofu gives. This tofu is not so dry. I love the blend of taste that comes with it. And here is the fresh sauced tofu, and some people call it wara. So I'm going to grind my melon egusi with this little engine I got here. So I have my okazi. This is the leaf I'll be using, and that's okazi and uziza leaf. I love the mixture. They give a very strong sweet taste to the food. You have to make the food. You're a vegetarian. You have to make the food as sweet as you can. So you have to think outside the box, be creative. Don't just stick to story my mother told me. So these are the spices that I'll be using for the soup. I have my salt. I have my dry onion just for flavor. And here is Cameroon pepper. I prefer to use Cameroon pepper because of the flavor it gives, but you can use cayenne pepper if you wish to. And of course, fresh pepper in little quantity. You don't have to use everything. I have my turmeric. I have my dry garlic, ginger, and here's my garlic. This is Maggi cube, but this Maggi cube is a vegan Maggi cube. It's made from plants like oregano, beetroot, just different mixed, a lot of things mixed together. But I don't have to use it. In fact, I won't be using it. I kept it here because I wanted you to know that there's something you can use also. But with all these other things I'll be using, I really don't need this, because if I use this, it will have too strong of a Maggi taste, which is that's not what I want. So these are the things I'll be using. So right now, let's dive into cooking. Going to steam all my veggies. So I'm going to start from the strong things I have here, and that would be my mushroom. It goes into the water first. I'll let the mushroom boil for a while, then I begin to add other things. So wait for 10 minutes for the mushroom to get done. So I'm not comfortable with the texture of the mushroom. So right now I will be adding my Irish potato. So you can tell that I'm focused on the hard things. After my bar, I have locust beans here. So just add them to the quantity you want. You don't have to use my quantity, and that's why I'm not talking about measurements. So just use your quantity, whatever you feel comfortable with. So at this point, I'll allow it to boil for a little while, 2 minutes. I'm going to add my chopped tofu. That's a chopped tofu. And then my spices can go in. It doesn't matter what order you want to use, just use your order. Ginger, garlic, my turmeric. I love using turmeric a lot. Apart from the health benefit, it just spices the food up. Then here I have my pepper. Yeah, if you don't like pepper, don't add much. I don't really like pepper, but I love to feel the presence, yeah. And then here comes our tofu. I have the green beans is in here. The onion can go in at this point. Just anything I want to bring in, I can bring it in at this point because it doesn't have to stay in the fire for too long. At this point, the food is almost done. So at this point, I'll be adding my ogbono. mixed into my egusi. The reason why I don't want to turn it all over is because I want the egusi to cake. So let's see how that happens. I want a baked caked egusi. Ready? And I had a little taste of it. Wow. Well, you're not here to test it, so make yours, make yours, make yours. And I hope it tastes better when you do yours. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add my grains. Yeah, this is what I'm going to add. I'm going to add my okazi and my ozeza leaf to this at this point. I'm adding them together. So this is what we have here. Yeah, very rich, right? So I'll let it boil for a while. I'm going to cover it, let it boil just for a little while, and my food is ready. Your dish is ready. So go try this out, guys. Go try it out, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it.